In this day and age, the sophistication of aerodromes will vary tremendously, some being just grass fields, and others developed with the full range of runways and approach and departure facilities. Some aerodromes will be used solely for general aviation purposes, but some will be the hubs of huge commercial air transport organisations, with hundreds of thousands of commercial air transport movements a year. Aerodrome control is therefore exercised with differing degrees of complexity, appropriate to the nature of the air activity taking place. For example, small private flying strips do not need significant control and are defined as non-controlled. But major international, all-weather airports will require significant local control and are known as controlled aerodromes. There is no legal requirement for an aerodrome that is solely used for flights operating in accordance with visual flight rules to have an aerodrome controller. If, however, the aerodrome is to be used for commercial air transport purposes, under instrument flight rule conditions, then it must be licensed. And part of that license will mandate that the aerodrome must have an aerodrome control, manned by licensed air traffic controllers. Referred to by pilots as either local, such as Kennedy Local, or by the geographical name of the aerodrome, such as Boston Tower, the aerodrome controller at a controlled aerodrome is required to provide full air traffic control services. This service is direct control, issuing mandatory instructions to pilots. It is designed to ensure safe and expeditious local air and ground traffic management. At non-controlled aerodromes, a flight information service or an air-to-ground radio service may be provided by a flight information officer, known as a FISO. This lesser service is advisory only and informs pilots of the local circumstances useful for the safe and efficient conduct of flights. Aerodrome control towers at controlled aerodromes issue information and clearances to aircraft under their control to achieve a safe, orderly and expeditious flow of air traffic on and in the vicinity of an aerodrome, with the object of preventing collision between aircraft flying in the aerodrome traffic circuit, aircraft landing and taking off, aircraft operating on the manoeuvring area, aircraft and vehicles, aircraft and local ground obstructions. Aerodrome controllers are also responsible for alerting the emergency services in the event of an incident or accident occurring on or within the vicinity of the aerodrome. They will also report any failures of essential equipment to the local area control centre, known as ACC, and any aircraft that have been lost or missing for 5 minutes to the ACC or Flight Information Centre. Aerodrome control towers are busy places, and within them many duties are undertaken. They deal with air traffic, safety, alerting services and clearance delivery, as well as a whole host of other duties. At busy airports, the primary air traffic duties are normally divided up between several different controllers: an aerodrome controller, a ground controller, and a clearance delivery position.